Today we are talking about something every dividend investor needs to understand. Or dividend red flags, dividend traps, and the types of dividend stocks you must avoid if you want long-term passive income that actually grows. Stay until the end because I will reveal the most dangerous type of dividend stock. It is the one that looks safe on the surface but destroys your portfolio slowly without you noticing. Let us begin. For many Filipino investors, dividends feel like the only good reason to invest in the market. The index has gone nowhere for more than a decade. Prices have not moved. The economy is still slow. That is why dividend investing sounds attractive. You buy a stock, you get cash, but not all dividends are real, and not all companies paying dividends are healthy. The first type of dividend stock you need to avoid is the company with declining earnings. This is the classic trap. A company may still be paying dividends today, but if their income has been shrinking year after year, that dividend is at risk. Earnings are the fuel of dividends. If the fuel tank is empty, the payout cannot survive. When you see a company with flat or declining net income for the past 3 to 5 years, that is a sign to avoid it. A dividend is only as good as the business behind it. Second, avoid companies paying dividends using debt. This usually happens when management wants to make the stock look attractive, even if the business is not generating enough cash. They borrow, they pay dividends. Investors feel happy, but the company becomes weaker and weaker. High debt plus high dividends is a very dangerous combination. If the payout ratio is above 100%, or if free cash flow is negative, that is a red flag. Third, avoid companies with unstable or unpredictable cash flow. Dividend investors need predictability. If a company has earnings that jump up and down wildly every year, the dividend is never secure. These are usually companies exposed to extremely cyclical industries. Their income depends on luck, timing, global prices, or unpredictable events. A dividend strategy needs stability, not volatility. Fourth, avoid industries that are shrinking. Even if the dividend looks high today, if the industry is dying, the company will eventually decline with it. You want industries with long-term demand. You want future-proof sectors. If the trend shows that people are slowly moving away from the company's core business model, that dividend will not survive the next decade. And fifth, avoid companies with rising assets but declining profits. Now, this is a silent warning sign. They keep expanding, they keep buying properties, they keep launching new projects, the balance sheet grows, but the income does not grow with it. This means the expansion is not efficient. It means management is not generating returns. An expanding company with shrinking profitability is a dividend trap waiting to happen. Sixth, avoid companies with very high payout ratios. If a company pays almost everything it earns as dividends, there is no money left for growth, improvement, or debt reduction. A good dividend company pays a reasonable amount, grows consistently, and protects its balance sheet. A company that gives too much today may not be able to pay the same amount tomorrow. Seventh, avoid companies with questionable corporate governance and unclear management decisions. You do not want companies where the founders focus on building empires very quickly, often with aggressive expansion, very heavy debt, rapid land banking, or fast franchise rollouts without solid fundamentals behind them. You also want to avoid companies led by founders who prioritize expansion at all costs rather than sustainable income. When management pushes growth faster than the business can support, the dividend becomes unstable. These are companies where the brand grows fast, but the earnings do not match the speed of expansion. You want companies where the leadership is disciplined, transparent, and consistent, not companies where growth looks impressive, but the financials tell a different story. Eighth, avoid companies with a history of cutting dividends. A dividend cut reveals the truth. It means the business is not as strong as it used to be. Strong companies maintain or increase dividends. Weak companies cut them. The best predictor of future dividends is past discipline. Now let us talk about what to look for instead. Good dividend companies come from industries with stable demand. Utilities, power, electricity, telcos, banks with growing income, industrial companies with long-term contracts, REITs with high occupancy rates and long lease terms. These businesses do not need perfect economic conditions. They do not depend on hype. They depend on necessity. And necessity creates stability. You also want companies with strong free cash flow. This is the real source of dividends, not accounting profits, not project announcements, cash. The companies with consistent free cash flow can sustain dividends even during tough years. You want low debt. You want companies that can pay dividends without relying on borrowing. You want conservative management. You want predictable earnings. You want companies that are boring in the best possible way. Because boring companies are the ones that pay you for years and years. However, we need to talk about the bigger picture. The Philippine market is still challenging. Economic growth has slowed, currency weakness continues, consumer confidence is low. Foreign investors prefer Vietnam, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Thailand. That is why Filipino dividend investors need to be picky. No, not all dividend stocks are safe. The wrong dividend stock today can trap you for years. And now, the part I promised at the beginning, the most dangerous type of dividend stock. This is the one you must avoid at all costs. The most dangerous dividend stock is the company that pays high dividends only because the share price is falling. The yield looks high. 8%, 9%, even 10%. But the only reason it looks high is because investors are selling the stock. A high dividend yield caused by price collapse is not a gift. It is a warning. This is the biggest trap for beginners. The stock looks cheap. The dividend looks big, but the fundamentals are weak. The business is declining or the earnings cannot support the payout. That is the trap that destroys portfolios. A real dividend strategy is not about chasing the highest yield. It is about choosing the strongest companies. It is about choosing stability over hype. It is about choosing quality over quick returns. If you understand these red flags and avoid these types of dividend stocks, your portfolio becomes more safer, stronger, and built for long-term passive income.